I'm an unstoppable human being, and I will be heard by any voices, including my fans. Even if
Please
it's
no.
during setup, it's happening. You can't stop this. I'll disable the Discord, but they shall hear my voice and hear my words today. Oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready for this podcast. I'm ready for the boys to join. I'm stoked. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely positive. I am 100% raving it. A week. I think a week. I think we had one not too long ago. It was just that better circumstances from the last one. True. That's fair. I wouldn't trust planes right now anyways. It's definitely not the time. Weather here in Ohio has been fantastically short with all of us. It has been on and off between the 40s, and then every once in a while we get a 70-degree day and then an 80-degree day. So it teases us, thinking we're out of winter, and then dips our nutsack right back into it. It sucks. Like, I gotta deal with this. It's terrible. The weather here, god-awful. The other day, it sleeted, and I just finished work, luckily, before snow started just compounding on the boxes and everything. Absolutely god-awful. Hot damn. So today's podcast is mainly going to be our discussion about the Switch 2 bullshit, obviously. Yeah, my main frustration is that we had a Switch Direct 6 days before this other Switch Direct. So what was the point? Should have just made it a giant Direct day and extended it out. Because at least having that Direct in front of the other Direct would have lessened the blow. But they still didn't do that, and they're still... we'll get into this later. Fuck everything else. Jesus Christ. We'll talk about tariffs and all the other fantastic things going on. Mm-hmm. Ah. Yo, Lachlan, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm currently waiting on this goober to get ready the rest of the way and some of the other boys to lock in for the podcast. But right now, I'm just rocking it, ready to roll. Hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Interstice Podcast. Sorry, I'm talking to people because I'm social. I have people in the chat talking to me. I mean, yeah, but they can't hear you. Yeah, I have Discord muted right now, so they can't hear you right now. That's why... Yeah, like a crazy person, indeed. Right on the money. They know you're there. They can see your avatar. That's not the problem. It's the fact that you look like a flailing... I guess lunatic? As your mouth moves and then nothing comes out. I mean, that's fair. We could try to get the anime out of the way before. Okay, well, I am going to unmute your wonderful Tookus.
Okay, cool.
Anyways, hello everybody, welcome back to the podcast. We only have two of the boys right now, but the other two boys will be joining us shortly. One is currently driving, and the other is currently thriving with some dogs and trying to get a beverage. Yes. It's been a little bit. We didn't get to talk about the Switch launch. I hope everybody is ready, because that will be probably the mass majority. But because both of us are here, we thought it would be ever so wonderful to the other boys if we got the anime talk out of the way.
Oh, yes.
I have...
Oh, what is it?
I have been watching one of the best anime ever, and oh my god, I just can't wait to tell you about it.
Is it I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level?
Obviously not, but that comes back this season, doesn't it?
It does, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, damn, this episode sucks. But it was because it was like it's like a filler episode to reintroduce you to the characters, because it's been like almost 5 years since they had an anime.
Yeah, the show has not been on air for a long time. No, I was going to say Demon Slayer, because me and Bree started Demon Slayer. I'm struggling, man, to get to the end of ReZero. It's a hard one. I think ReZero's just I just don't think ReZero's for me.
I mean, that's okay. Like, as long as you're not one of those people who are like, Subaru is a horrible main character. Like,
the only complaint I have about Subaru is that they actively try to teach you the same lesson, but it feels like the main character never does the lesson on the first run. After the first time everybody was like, we need to work together. I feel like every single thing they get out of eventually gets solved with everybody, we need to work together.
You know, it's funny because every time he dies, there's a theory that each time he dies, his deaths are a punishment for some sort of sin he's committed.
Listen,
so if he's being gluttonous, then he'll be punished with death. If he's being greedy, he'll be punished with death, so on and so forth.
I don't give a shit about that. They should streamline that shit. We need to get to the action faster. What I think they need to do is shortcut the moments in between the deaths of each run to get quick glimpses of what happened in between each one of them, so you can get sort of a rough, up-to-date, like, quick, oh my god, this is what's going on, this is what he finds out, stack the information quickly, and then we get to see the perfect run and see what it looks like.
I actually don't like that writing technique, because I think it feels extremely cheap and lazy. So, like, whenever you're, like, when you meet a character, and they tell you that this person met that character because of some convenient thing that happened, like, 20 years ago, and they only tell you just then when you meet that character, I'm like, fuck, I hate that.
Listen, you can...
The anime treatment.
Oof.
He literally knew. He knew.
I'm just saying they could cut down a good portion of those deaths a lot faster. Not the first set. I don't care. If that's the setup, that's fine. But later on, it is literally, some of its deaths are pointless and just ridiculous and just waste time when I just want to get to the next thing.
It's a mystery, though.
It's not, though.
Really.
The solved version of it's at the end. They already have the solved version. They're just waiting to give it to me through a couple of more deaths.
That's where the mystery begins.
You had to kill 5 children in the chocolate factory to get Willy Wonka.
It's all part of the mystery.
Also,
It's all
Also,
part of the mystery.
the anime awards, like, this happens every year whenever I go to vote for the anime awards, but every time I see the anime awards nominees, I'm like, this is fucking awful. Like, holy shit. Like, half of the nominees are literally just, like, the same fucking 4 anime. And for multiples of them, there are multiple nominations for the same anime. Like, Dandadan has 3 nominees for one fucking thing. I'm like, dude.
Listen, the only thing we can discredit Dandadan with is that it had a terrible ending. And it's objectively true just because they left it on a really, really big cliffhanger.
I actually don't even know the ending.
You don't know the ending? Sick.
I don't know the ending, no.
It's, like, you could end the episode before of Dandadan and probably be fine. You'd probably be just as fine with the 11 episode pace instead of the 12 episodes. Anyways, there's other anime that also end at 11 episodes, so it's kind of fitting.
I'm trying to figure out why my microphone is so sensitive all of a sudden, because I'm like, when I type on my keyboard or when I'm like over here eating, it's picking up everything. And I don't know why.
Well, luckily on the bottom end, I have music going in the background, so it should take over
They can't hear me fucking stuffing my face.
The lower end. Yeah, nobody should be able to hear the low end.
I need to start playing music for my podcast stuff.
I usually pick just a nice, a nice copyright-free playlist. You know, have a good thing going. Yeah. Anyways,
I'm so fucked. This cheeseburger has pickles on it.
What other show did me and Bree? We wanted to watch Fire Force, but that didn't come out dubbed.
Is it actually not dubbed?
No, it's only subbed right now.
That's fucking insane. What?
If I like soccer more, I might watch Windbreaker. We are
Wait, so
on
you a Windbreaker.
God damn it!
Wait, is Windbreaker? I thought Windbreaker was like a delinquent fighting like fisticuffs anime, not a soccer anime.
I thought it was both. I could be wrong though.
Playing soccer with people's heads.
We are on episode 66 of ReZero though. We're literally on the last couple.
And thank God I don't think you have the director's cut to watch anymore.
No, I'm on regular episode time.
Hell yeah.
So far,
66 though.
Been getting pretty hyped on Demon Slayer. Pretty good story going.
If you're on episode 66, is that season 3?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm on the second to last episode. The last episode isn't dubbed, so I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, so you saw the Garfield fight?
Yeah.
How was that? Did you like it?
I mean, it was pretty impressive.
Hell yeah.
But it was anime fight, and I had already just watched Jinwoo's entire season 2, so you know, it's unfair to me compare the two, but I got like my supreme fighting kick already.
See, it's even more impressive when you realize that the Garfield fight in season 3 was done by a single dude.
Yeah, who's
that's
the
part that's like
who's the
crazy to me.
Who's the studio behind the behind this? Isn't it
behind ReZero or
yeah, ReZero season 3, isn't it Mappa?
No, it's White Fox, but the dude who did the fight for Garfield is the same dude who made most of the fights for Mob Psycho. He actually told them that if they didn't let him work on it just alone, then he wouldn't work on it. So they were like, alright, fuck it, fine.
God, what was the name of it? It starts with a P, I believe. It was made by the creator of Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
Oh, fuck, the new thing that's coming out?
Lazarus. Have either of you watched Lazarus?
Is it out?
Yeah, the first episode should be out.
Oh shit. I didn't even know. I thought it didn't come out until like a couple weeks from now, so I'll have to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
I'm excited because they have the one gung fu guy there from fucking John Wick to help with it. So there's probably going to be insane action and everything. I'm sure the first episode is going to be, ooh, look at what we're going to be doing. Look at the fancy animations we're going to be doing.
The character design of the main character of Lazarus reminds me of one of the main antagonists from Vivi For a Die song.
The key visual for the series looks exactly straight out of Cowboy Bebop. You can't even lie to me.
It does.
Yeah, the main character kind of looks like someone from Borgen.
That's a good one.
Did my ears deceive me? What the fuck was that?
Oh my god. Let's get on to the true blockbusters we should be talking about. Me and Kazu went to go see Minecraft, pun intended.
How was it?
I've
honestly, only heard bad things.
Honestly, not bad.
Yeah, it's honestly not a bad movie.
Yeah.
Damn.
For a movie about a building game, they somehow made it actually work.
They did. It was realistic in nearly every way in perception that I view the game, except a couple of things where I was quite annoyed. I was like, holy shit, I wish I could have done that in Minecraft.
A lot of the criticisms I've heard is that it should have just been like fully animated instead of
well, yeah,
having like, you know, real actors casted.
I think they should have had Laszlo, the fucking Matt as the voice of Steve from the very beginning. I'm so happy that he was there, but I'm so sad he had like conflicts in his schedule.
I know that they put
Dan
what's his
TDM.
Let me actually correct somebody on this whole thing. If they wanted the Minecraft movie to be animated, they should have played Minecraft stories more. But no, everyone hated that. So no.
Listen,
Minecraft Stories was pretty cool.
I loved Minecraft Stories. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not
You're
part of
one
the
of
problem.
No, I never said you were.
No, I know. I was just...
We're like the 3 people who have actually either played or watched Minecraft Stories.
Surprising.
I played it when it was free on Netflix.
I think I literally watched you play it.
All I remember is the pig dying, and it was supposed to be all dramatic, and he just turned into a pork chop.
It was
my God, yeah.
It was so sad, and then he turns into the pork chop, and it's so funny.
Didn't the pig die because oh my god, I remember they were having like some sort of festival and someone fucked up and did something stupid, so they had to go like find the pig or something, and the pig died because like a mob attacked it.
It was something like that, yeah.
I remember someone else being like locked in a cage and like floating in the air, and they were screaming.
It's honestly, like, the entire collection, not a bad like time. Out of it has a real Telltale vibe to it.
I mean, it is a
Telltale game,
press this
yeah,
button to not trip and break your balls, yeah.
Well, yeah, but it still has a decent story beneath it that you can control, at least to some extent. Some of those games, you were just on the rail the entire time. Getting a little too cool in here. But yeah, no, like, that was part of our wonderful week. Did anybody else have anything in their week that they want to talk about that they did?
Oh, wow. The new Monster Hunter update came out almost a week ago.
How?
And it introduced the Guild Hub,
Ooh.
the Zoshia high rank fight, the Mizutsune as well as the Tempered Mizutsune. They had a bunch of like bug fixes, and they changed the values of some weapons' damages as well as some monsters' stats. to make it so that some monsters were harder to kill or some weapons weren't nearly as broken.
Did they touch my baby the bow?
They did, unfortunately.
Damn it! That's okay.
But it's not a bow that you had, so it's okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I don't know what weapons they buffed, but just from testing out Hunting Horn, whenever I made a new build for it recently, it seems like Hunting Horn does more damage now as well. And the new weapon that came out for Hunting Horn from the Mizutane is like actually fucking crazy, which I think Kazu will like. It actually allows you to play like pure support now, because it has a healing large with it. So you can do healing large, and I think it does it either does water or sleep damage.
The exact opposite complaint he had, it not doing enough damage. Dude, you can heal more now. Isn't that what you wanted? You can be a support when you're all alone. When you want to do bad.
No, the reason that it's good is because before Hunting Horn didn't have any sort of like actual primary support option besides like buffing yourself and teammates. Like they had, I think they had heal small or heal medium before, but now that they have heal large, you can go into a fight and do your combo hitting the monster while healing everyone, which is really nice.
Damn.
And I think the new Zoshia weapon, I haven't looked at it, so I don't know if it's good or not. But let me check it out. Also, the Zoshia fight is fucking crazy. It's everything. It's everything the game needed, to be honest. It is a 20 to 30 minute fight, and the monster actually fucking hits like a truck.
You lied to me. They did decrease the damage on the Dragon Piercer.
Oh, did they? Mm.
Yeah, but everything else got a nice increase to it, so I'm happy all across the board. All of my other skills felt weaker in comparison to Dragon Piercer, so, you know, it's nice that they leveled the playing field across it.
I thought that the change they made was only to, like, a specific weapon, but...
No, they had...
I mean, if they nerfed, like, an Ardean weapon, it would make sense. That's good that they gave the rest of your skills, like... a buff, because Dragon Piercer spam was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was. They did fix an issue where certain actions that required simultaneous inputs with the Hunting Horn were not behaving correctly. So you might
yeah, I know what that is. You would like press circle twice and it would only do the input of one. Yeah, so that's just fixing like
what should actually be.
I don't even know if that's a latency. Yeah, it's like maybe it is latency. I don't know. I'm trying to find the fucking weapons for Zoshia. Oh, here we go. Hold up.
I gotta get to Hunter rank 50. Fuck me.
Yep.
I could fight Mitsune, though.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So, the Zoshia Horn.
Yeah?
I actually don't know if this... I don't know if these stats are correct. They don't look correct.
Oh yeah, we can change the handler's outfit over to the other outfit from Worlds. You know, I'd love to play Monster Hunter, but I'm pretty sure Levi is just buying everyone's Schedule 1.
Isn't that game single player, though?
Schedule 1?
Multiplayer.
Oh, it's multiplayer?
Yeah.
That's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's been multiplayer this entire time. Yeah, like it's been multiplayer.
It's one of the games that suggested us getting.
Hell yeah. I've only seen people playing it single player, so I didn't know.
It's probably because they don't have friends.
So true, like me. Who are you guys again?
Acquaintances.
Oh, okay. Okay, so... Oh, wait, maybe it was the Zoshia Horn I was thinking of. Wait, no. Oh my god. The Zoshia horn might just be better. Okay, so the Zoshia horn, it says... Let's see... If it would tell me what this fucking skill effect does, that would be wonderful. Oh, okay. So, the Zoshia horn has 924 base attack, which is pretty fucking good. It has a 3, a 2, and a 1 slot for decorations. It has white sharpness. With 5% affinity and 250 dragon attack. That puts it over... That almost puts it on, like, greatsword level of damage, actually. Like, just slightly under greatsword damage. I think it's maybe 60 off of greatsword damage. You have... Your Echo Bubble is health regeneration, and your weapon skill is White Flame Torrent, which adds fire damage to your attacks as well. So you're doing 250 dragon damage as well as fire damage with 924 raw.
Ooh,
and
raw.
It comes with self-improvement, stamina use reduced, large, defense up large, wind pressure negation, attack and defense up small, echo wave of fire, and offset melody.
I can't believe your horn's raw dogging it, man.
Oh my god!
Dope.
You can offset attack with this fucking thing? Welcome, Levi.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Roundtable Podcast. I'm your host, Levi. We have some very special guests with us today. We have my friends, Andrew, Zach, Mark.
Hello, I'm Levi. I am the host of the Roundtable Podcast. We have some special guests today. We got Levi. We have our other buddy Levi, and we have our final buddy here, Levi.
Oh no!
He's currently recording on the mic from a Razer phone, from what I can tell. An old Razer phone.
What is it? Is it bad?
No, it's not bad, but it's just, compared to your usual beautiful voice, it's just a little staticky. It could just be that it's taking a second to readjust.
Well, I'm gonna say it's my normal mic, so if it's fucked, it's fucked. I don't know.
You should
Wouldn't be
fine.
the first time. For some reason, Levi's the one with mic troubles. I'm the one with, like, PC troubles.
Do you, the discussions you miss were something you don't care about, the Minecraft movie, which you might care about, and then,
Actually, I think all three things were things he doesn't care about.
and then,
Marcus. Chicken jockey.
Oh my god. Dude, I've
Levi,
seen so...
I love it.
I've seen so many fucking people just... like recording their experience in the theater, and every time the chicken jockey thing comes up, everybody in the theater just screams, "Chicken jockey!"
Oh, I know, it's so bad.
I shit you not. If we were not there with the other family, it would have been an empty theater for us. It was glorious. I'm like, what if there's nobody in there and we just have to be the idiots yelling, "Chicken jockey!" Oh, goddamn. So did you actually see the movie, Levi?
No.
Oh, okay. It's honestly not bad. It's worth the watch. If you ask me whether it's worth a watch after that, maybe. But you're gonna have to give me a second. I need time to recharge after a movie like that. It's like Dragon Ball
compared to the
Evolution.
Sonic movie, where when it came out, everyone said they hated it. But you give that baby like 1 year to cook, everyone's gonna be like, "This is a piece of cinema history."
I'll move this topic over because obviously the thing we all want to talk about is Nintendo did something recently.
Before that, if it's okay.
Oh.
Also,
No, it's not
okay. Why do you have like a pink tint going over your screen? Do you have a pink light on, Zach?
No.
It like actually matches. It actually matches the lighting of my background, which is crazy.
Well, take that, your background.
But the thing I was gonna say is, do you guys know the mobile game Brown Dust 2?
No.
It's a Gooner game, but I just found out this is the same fucking game made by the creators of Lies of P.
Huh.
So, the guys who made Eliza P also made a fucking mobile Gooner game.
That's fine.
That's
because I know
crazy.
Goonery sells. Look at
True.
the Zenless Zone Zero community.
Listen.
Look at the Nikkei 30, or yeah, the Nikkei community.
Listen, Lies of P is on PC. What you're telling me is it's a mobile game. They kept the Goonery to a device, and that's all
No,
I could ask for.
No, see, that's the genius, Zach. They used the funds from Brown Dust 2 to fund Eliza P.
Yeah.
Now, can we talk about the implications of a game being called Brown Dust? That's
I-
what
even
people
funnier.
in school
No.
would call a crop dusting.
No, it's even funnier because when you boot up the game for the first time, it's literally a girl with like a bunch of fucking sand swirling around her.
I'm honestly surprised. Out of everything I thought you were going to mention, I thought you were going to talk about Nintendo taking down a VTuber's stream because they thought they had a hacked,
Petra.
a hacked Pokemon cartridge.
Oh no, she definitely had a hacked one, but like she didn't know because she bought it from somebody else. That whole fiasco is fucking stupid, by the way. She did a stream with I can't remember what game it was. It's whichever game had the Mew event in it. Like one of
Don't
the
care.
really old ones.
Didn't ask.
So
Poke your
she was
mom.
playing the game. She started doing the Mew event,
Yep.
and there are people in, I guess this is for every community, but there are people in this VTuber space specifically that do this. They're like just the haters that will purposefully watch someone until they slip up, and they'll like clip it or like report them to a company or do something. So when she was doing the Mew event, which you can't legally do anymore,
What you mean you can't legally do the event? What?
The event's
you
gone.
could only get, yeah, it's like physically gone. The only way you can get it is if you hack your game.
Oh.
Yeah. They reported her to Nintendo because they were like, you can't do this event anymore. This is illegal. Fuck you. And she didn't know. So Nintendo apparently, I don't know if Nintendo like contacted the company that, I don't know if they contacted her idol agency or anything, but her agency responded with saying that, you know, like, the stream has been taken off of her channel. This was not like a intentional thing or something. Essentially, it was a whole big fucking nothing burger because nothing happened to her. They literally just delisted the stream, and that's it. Because, like, she didn't know, number one, and I don't know how Nintendo would go after that legally if she didn't know, so it's like, whatever. And also, it wasn't even, like, her that had the approval to play the game. Her agency gave her the approval to play it, which her agency had to ask Nintendo to allow her to play it first, so she got permission from Nintendo to play this game until they found out that it was a hacked cartridge. It's just one big fucking mess, so.
Yet another Nintendo L.
Alright.
All right.
That's what they're known for nowadays.
Let's talk about tradition here with Nintendo. Nintendo has a checkered past with console launches, to say the least. There was the Wii U. There was let's see, the 2DS launch. Let's see, what else?
The launch of the 3DS was pretty bad too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually,
it was overpriced. It was very overpriced. When it came out.
Overpriced, and a lot of people didn't like the 3D effect, even though you could just turn it off. And that's why
Yeah,
the
I love
2DS
the 3D
was.
effect.
Yeah, like the 3D effect was the entire appeal. I don't know why people were crazy. Anyways,
Honestly, the
The,
3D
like-
effect added nothing to it for me.
that's fair.
Also, people
It
were
made no
pissed that
actual
they
visual difference besides giving you a headache after a while.
That's also very
can
true.
confirm. Yeah, can confirm. It did give me a headache, but I loved it.
Like a
Also,
virtual
people
boy.
didn't like that they removed the Game Boy cross functionality from it. So
Removing backwards compatibility never usually goes over well with crowds.
yeah, like I mean, obviously, it's it would be a headache to do that every single generation, right? But like, you could just re-release the games on that thing.
Like,
honestly,
for the fact that our boy Reggie came out to talk about how the Wii launch, he had to talk them into including Wii Sports, and that was one of the best moves in all of gaming.
mm-hmm.
Insane. Like, the company just always has the wrong... They're always a money-centric... It's all dinosaurs there at Nintendo, up in the upper echelon.
Did you guys see, this is off topic, but someone made Bad Apple out of the stock market?
It's really funny how everybody's like, oh, look at what's going on now, and I'm just like, it's really funny how you're doing a thing, and then you stop doing the thing, and then the thing stops happening.
My favorite thing is they, like, the supporters see it as a positive thing, because they're like, yeah, the market went down 10% and then raised 10%. It's like, buddy, you do know that that doesn't mean that it accrued the same value it had before, right? That means that if it went down
10% of that, 10% of that former 90% is not 10% of what it lost.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I'm fucking bad at math, but even I know that, dude. Come on, man.
It's really strange how a bunch of government officials started stocking their portfolios with various stocks during the very low dip.
I know,
You
right?
literally came out and said, now is a good time to buy. Like, that is quite literally market manipulation.
I'm so happy we're so open about all the illegal things the government's doing. It's really great. Like, I don't know. It's just funny to me how fake the market is.
God, man. Oh my god, and then that fucking ridiculous tweet from the White House where it was like, do not retaliate and you will be rewarded. That was like genuinely some 1942 shit.
I'm like, so glad the Gestapo is keeping the fear in line.
Oh my god, dude. Like, genuinely, what the fuck is going on? Dude, it's literally like a fucking cartoon at this point, man.
Listen, all I'm saying is Democrats keep winning strangely around the United States recently. If we can put some good headway behind some decent people in the party, I'm saying that sure, some of our party is extreme in the same way that the other party is extreme, and I discourage those people to do anything. But I feel like we can get this back on track with this momentum.
I mean, have you seen the protests? They're popping the fuck off. I saw one in, I think it was Wisconsin or something, where like 30,000 people showed out. I was like, fuck, dude, 30,000 people in Wisconsin, dude?
Listen, man, all I'm saying is we don't need to carpet bomb fucking Tesla dealerships. We just need to, as long as we keep it to a certain degree, we're fine.
I don't know. I feel like carpet bombing Teslas is fine.
Yeah, but you despise
like
Tesla because you despise Elon Musk, not because you despise Tesla.
What if
Yeah,
despise
but I mean,
both, huh?
listen.
Do you though? Do you really? Don't you feel bad for
No,
that
not
card
really.
company because they got bought by an idiot who owns a social media company and constantly just says dumb shit all the time?
Let's not pretend like, you know, he bought Tesla after the fact and they're just, you know, poor suffering. They could have got rid of him at any time.
I mean,
He's there by the will of the board of electors or whatever.
All right, Levi. Let's be honest. Any other CEO would have gotten away with a lot worse until recently. The fact that they haven't kicked him off yet is wild to me.
The dude is like actively tanking their brand. I don't see how they haven't gotten rid of him. He has to be like bribing or blackmailing all of them. I don't understand.
I think the funniest thing is that the breaking point was the Path of Exile 2 thing.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
He was like, I'm the best gamer on Path of Exile 2, and he was boosting his account. And then after that happened, everyone turned on him.
You're not wrong.
Oh.
As I was going to say, I think carpet bombing Tesla dealerships is fine, because this country is literally founded on property damage. We threw a fucking bunch of tea in the harbor. Prove a point.
For legal reasons, we are not endorsing.
I was on the right line. I was ready to be the just one. I had us all set up, and this guy comes in and says the things he says, and now we have to do control. We do not endorse any of Levi's ideas, though as tempting as many of them are.
I'm just saying it's not out of, like the realm of possibility for this country.
There we go. It's we're skating the line there. Are you happy with that one? I put us back to at least the line. Now let's get back to Nintendo and bashing them because they did terrible things, like announce a console that is at a price that I think is okay. What would have the original price had been if none of this was happening?
If we're going off of the Japanese version, $350.
Damn.
But right now it's $450 in every other country except for Japan.
And that $450 now is contingent on the fact that they paused to see if they're going to...
I think it's actually $600 in Canada.
Oh, it's like $640 if I remember correct. Oh, I feel bad.
And they don't even have tariffs.
No. That's just their currency. Ugh. I can't say anything. The dollar's not that stable anymore anyways.
I'm expecting the Switch 2 to cost $700 here.
Ooh. Somebody said $600. Now, I want everybody to know, truthfully, that Nintendo said they would never take a loss on a console ever again. And that started during the Switch era. So they sold the Switch with profit in mind. And right now, it's still selling at probably a profit. And it's going to be selling at a profit because nobody's going to want to pay. I mean, the Switch's
What if
price
this is their master plan?
What, to sell more Switches?
Imagine they made the Switch 2, jacked up all the prices so no one would buy it, so that they would buy the Switch 1. Just for them to, release no games on the Switch 2 or anything. It's literally just, the worst marketing stunt in history to sell more Switch 1s.
I think this is going to drive a lot of people to sell their old Switches, whether it be out of disgust or to buy a Switch 2, and those people will probably pick up a Switch 2. But all those Switches just out in the wild, I think people are going to be shopping used more than new because of just, incoming economic hits.
I hope this Switch 2 is a commercial failure.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be great, right?
It's already looking like it for how much everybody is already discussing.
It costs more than a PS5 Pro.
Yeah, it's not good.
It barely does the same graphical fidelity of a PS4.
But it's portable, and it's Nintendo.
Cool.
Mhm.
What have they done for me? They're using the same dog shit UI they've had on the Switch 1. They had 10 years to make a new one.
They also haven't added themes yet.
Apparently they're never going to.
And then did you guys see the Switch 2's UI? It looks worse than the Switch 1's somehow.
It's even funnier because they didn't even change it.
It has more space. Let me see if I
the
bookmark.
resolution change.
I will say I can't discount the upgrade packs because the PlayStation did the exact same thing.
The difference here is, I would say at least 90% of PlayStations are free. But then they have a max cap of being $10.
True.
Nintendo already has 2 lined up for $20. Like the one for Breath of the Wild, all it does is make it so you can use the phone app in the game. Does that sound like it's worth $10+ to you?
You know, I was never tempted till this moment, until you said phone app. I was like,
that phone app is the same thing that PlayStation did on the PS4 for their first party titles that everyone hated.
Yeah, the thing
where you can use your map on your phone.
Yeah, that thing they eventually were like, ah, shit, we just gotta actually switch to Discord again.
I like how instead of Nintendo just putting Discord on their console, they made their own literal bootleg Discord, and they make it so you need to buy their subscription to use it.
Nintendo would never put Discord on their console because that would be looking forward, and Nintendo never looks forward. They look to the past because that's when
Every time
Nintendo was
Nintendo takes
powerful.
one step forward, they take 15 steps back.
Every time I see Nintendo making moves, I think the worst part about this entire thing is that they show off all the cool features, they show off all the games, everything that's coming to it, all the exclusive titles, and then at the end of it, they're like, let's shit on everybody with all this bad news.
That's why I'm hoping PlayStation releases like a new PSP, and it completely outsells Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh. I think if it's going to release, their next console and the handheld is probably slated. No, you already said, you probably guessed it would be the console for 2026 and the handheld for probably something further down the line.
Yeah, because even Xbox is making a handheld. I think they're showing that this year.
I think PlayStation's going to release a combo with the PS6 and the handheld, so they can sell you like $1,000 bundle and get away with it.
I mean, that's just 2 consoles. It's more worth it than $600 for one.
True.
So,
Honestly, I would get the bundle. Especially if you
I'd
got the...
rather pay $1,000 for 2 systems that I know are like universally connected over one system that I have to pay for just about everything else.
At least I know the tech demo on the PS6 is gonna be free.
That too, yeah. And not a $10 tech demo. You know what the last person that made a price to tech demo was? Konami, when they made the Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes tech demo.
Dear God.
You know how much flack they got for that?
So much.
It's even funnier because I still fucking bought it.
The same.
It's even
I didn't buy it
funnier.
just once. I bought it twice.
The only way that it was saved by the amount of content and love that was put into it by that man.
True.
You could get a solid 20 hours of content out of that game.
Yeah, you can get a good bit out of it.
Yeah.
And give you unlockables in the main game too, so...
It's plus you don't even get that version of the game anymore. It's the combo version. You get Phantom Pain and that game whenever you buy it now.
Yeah.
They fixed it over time. Konami, your game division is okay in our books right now, but your card division, they've been slacking.
He's like, I'm watching your stream. Does this Mario Kart game look like it's worth $80 to you?
Oh shit, I've been waiting to shit on Mario Kart this entire time.
Well,
no.
$80 digitally. Does it look like it's $90 physically worth?
No, because I don't think they put that much effort into it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think people forget. They look at the $80 price tag and they're like, okay, games haven't been increased for quite a bit of time, so I'm just going to take this wonderful opportunity to just increase game titles to $80. We've already seen some games coming out at $70. I expected this to happen at some point anyways. We all know that the rumors of GTA 6 coming out at $100 are we don't know. It probably won't.
I don't think they'll actually do that.
Yeah.
I think
But-
it'd be like $100 for like a bundled version.
I do think this does justify them to charge $80 for their game. So I don't know. GTA 6 might be $80.
If it
I'd
is,
rather
I'm not
pay
buying it.
$80 for GTA 6 over $80 for a kart racing game.
That's very
yeah. I mean, like,
Also true.
I feel it's a case-by-case thing, right? Like,
to-
not every game is going to justify an $80 flat price. That's just...
yeah.
Like, Ubisoft slop? Nah, get the fuck out of here.
But with Nintendo, they said And I quote, any game that they put at a higher price tag, it's because they put a lot of passion into it.
Here,
Yeah, no, fuck off. They put the same amount of passion
So
every
that means
other
if it's
fucking Mario
$60,
Kart port.
you know they didn't give a fuck about it.
here's my main problem with all of this is that they're complaining, they're bitching about all this passion that's thrown behind it. But video games after the pandemic were more accessible to everyone in the world. The fact that there are so many gamers in the world obviously means that prices, or at least sales, have gone up over the years. I know there's been a little bit of a falling off because people have sold off things after COVID has ended, but still, I just don't see the need for $80, especially for digital versions of games. I've always stated that digital versions of games fucking Kazu has always stated that we should always have cheaper versions for digital games. I love his opinion on it.
Agree.
There's no reason a physical copy of a game should cost as much as a digital version of a game.
Yeah,
Especially if the digital version is just, quote-unquote, a license to play the game.
For digital, there's like no fucking distribution or logistics that go into distributing that at all.
Yeah, exactly. There should be a significant price drop.
Actually, the logistics.
No manufacturing cost.
Actually, the logistics for
Blows you up.
distribution for a digital is how many times the person presses the buy button.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's so right. Actually, I'm gonna press the buy button at least 50 times.
Me clicking buy and it's not registering because my card is maxed out.
Fuck, dude,
The-
I need a new credit card.
the fucking statistics dude at Nintendo looking at how a single dude from like fucking Guantanamo Bay pressed the buy button 500 times.
They're looking at your button mashing in Monster Hunter World for arm wrestling.
Oh yeah, they added that back to Monster Hunter too.
Good, thank God.
And
I'll touch it in a year
bowling.
still.
The bowling
Let
has
that
been
game
awesome.
finish brewing.
So true, though. Did it get its major update Title 1? Oh, yeah, it technically just got it, didn't it?
Yeah, this was Title 1.
Okay, can
And
we...
we're getting
hold on.
the spring event
Hold
in
on.
a couple weeks, I think.
I'm
or
not
maybe a week.
I'm not done talking shit on Nintendo. The fact that they put a button on this fucking controller that's not going to work unless you're subscribed to their goddamn services, I'm so fucking agitated about.
Oh, I mean, personally, I was also like, I mean, you gotta deal with scalpers somehow. I don't think that's the correct way to do it. There's probably better ways, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, I don't really care because I'm not buying a Switch 2.
So far, I don't know a single person that has confirmed that they will buy a Switch 2. Everyone's been against it so far.
Dude, you know it's bad when even Moist Critical was like, I'm not buying a Switch 2. That man has like fucking unlimited money. He has every right to just not care.
I can't wait for the free roaming ROMs that are going to be distributed from the Switch 2 the moment the moment everything gets lined up.
You know that shit is gonna be messy though, because there's gonna be like a bunch of people who are uploading shit with viruses, or Nintendo's gonna have like their fucking ninjas just staring at Pirate Bay's website.
And you know that if you accidentally fumble on a stream, they could be
Oh, yeah,
after
you're just
your
gone.
ass.
Yep.
I
But
think
that's-
my favorite part is how they introduced like video chat on the Switch 2, but it only works if you buy their own hardware.
Oof.
Hey,
You
wait.
can't use a third-party camera or anything.
Amazing.
They
And
could have
their
just put
camera is
Discord
like
on the Switch.
$60.
They genuinely could have just put Discord on the Switch.
Yeah, everyone would have been like,
Like-
yeah, I would love Discord on the Switch. That would have been a huge selling point for most people.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch, more like Nintendo Piss.
At
And
this
if they're
point, they're gonna end up
worried-
like. Sorry, go ahead.
If they're worried about how it would
Our
affect like their minor audience, they could literally just like lock it behind parental controls. Like you have to be like fucking, I don't know, 18
Wait,
or older to use Discord
wait.
or something.
Wait, you think they care about their young audience anymore? They
Well,
put
that's
so
why
much shit on their fucking console now that they didn't care about. That they would never. You would have caught Nintendo fucking on the rope dead if you would have told them some of the games they're putting on the console now.
You're never gonna believe this, Zach, but what if I told you that they literally said that the reason they made their own party chat stuff is because they wanted to make it a safer space for minors?
Yeah. That's really like their main reason for it. Meanwhile,
So
you look at
ins-
like the majority of the Nintendo demographic is people in their mid-20s to 30s.
And I'm telling you that that's not a good enough reason.
Also, can
When
we talk about
Roblox
how
did
that
the
was?
same thing?
Can we talk about how they spent like fucking?
Yeah, but Roblox makes so much more, like, money.
The Nintendo? No,
no,
not
I think
even
Nintendo
close.
makes more money than Roblox. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a pretty. That's not even.
And
I meant
remotely
from,
close.
Roblox is just
I-
smarter than Nintendo.
No. I meant from, like, the child's mind. Roblox makes more money from the child's mind. So them implementing one is more in line with their ideals and how their thing is set up.
What? What do you mean they make more from the child? What?
Because people are creating games. It's not the actual company itself.
Oh, you're saying they're capitalizing on all the work of the children? Yeah.
Yeah, like them having their own integrated chat service is more within reason. Nintendo is a console.
Yeah.
If you
No,
wanted
you're
to
right.
connect to
Let me raise you another
gamers.
Even the PS3 had all these chat features. Technically, the PS2 also did.
God, I always forget that the PS2 technically had online.
Listen,
Yeah.
and
I forgot about that. Holy fuck.
Listen, and down the line, we eventually got Discord because they folded. So where are we now? Maybe in the past,
We're
but
still
now,
Nintendo's greedy grips right now, if you think about it.
no, because nobody's buying this console. It'll be a. Yeah,
The thing I do hate that I keep seeing online, though, is people saying like, "Oh, people are still gonna buy it. Like they don't give a fuck. It's still gonna sell well." It's like, if you stop fucking saying that, then maybe they won't.
Right? Don't fucking
Like-
buy it.
Yeah, just like having this argument of like, this is really shitty, but it's gonna sell well anyway is like loser mentality. Like you can't fucking do that because then you're just creating reasons for people to like decide to buy it. If you sit there and say this is shitty, but it's gonna sell well anyway, then everyone else is gonna be like, oh, this dude said that it's gonna sell well anyway, so I guess I might as well buy it. Who gives a fuck?
I think what everybody should mainly focus on is that a parent is going to look at the Switch 2, and they're going to look at the price of the Switch 2, and then they're going to look at the Switch 1 and be like, oh, they wanted the Switch, and then they'll pick up the Switch 1.
Oh no, 1,000%. No, that's what happened with the 3DS too. Everyone was buying DSs because the 3DS was too expensive.
Yeah.
And then they
That's what happened with
slashed the price in
Xbox.
half.
Uh,
Yeah.
Remember the Xbox One and the Xbox One X?
Okay, Xbox fucked themselves. They could have just literally
They could have
play.
named it the Xbox 2.
PlayStation just went, we're doing it the simple way. We'll go PS1, then we're going PS2. They haven't varied from that goddamn mentality.
God, next thing you know, they're gonna start calling it shapes next. Like this is the Xbox Square, the Xbox Triangle.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, if it's called the Xbox Everywhere next.
If
They start using fucking math equations. Like this is the Xbox E equals MC squared.
honestly, if they went with the Halo theme and they just started naming them like this is the Xbox Alpha and then went from there, I'd be happy because at least we would know what was coming next.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to buy that beta console.
Oh god, when they skip the beta console,
Sorry, I'll wait
what-
till the Sigma one comes out.
Exactly.
everybody's buying the Sigma console. Oh,
Where's my fucking Xbox Delta Gamma Ray Burst?
Right, Chernobyl.
What the hell did you call me?
You heard me.
I wish I didn't.
I enjoy also them telling everybody, hey, listen, your micro SDs are shitty, so we need you to buy the higher class ones so you can have that fast storage for games.
You wanna know the best part about their new game cartridges on the Switch 2? They have two options, and that's why they have these key cards now.
Ooh.
You can buy the small shitty one that can't fit most games on it, or you can buy the overly expensive one that can fit like a majority of a AAA title on it.
Majority of a AAA title.
Don't they also
I
have
say majority because even CD Projekt Red couldn't fit all of Cyberpunk 2077 on one.
Let me.
Oh.
goddamn.
Let me.
I think they also are doing the same thing that they did with the Switch, where they have the game key cards and the regular game cards. Whereas the game key cards are for games that are online only, so that you have like a physical thing. No, wait, on the Switch 1 you didn't even get a game key card, it was a code.
Yeah.
So I think now you get like a physical chip that gives you the
Okay.
code when you put it in your Switch, which is a better change,
All right.
but
I can understand not fitting
like-
the entire game on the disc.
And that's what
But-
PlayStation does. They just download like whatever the disc doesn't store, basically.
But cartridge-wise, I've seen micro SDs with up to a terabyte of storage. There is no flippin' way they couldn't have added like a little bit more oomph to those cards.
That is
Didn't-
correct, and terabyte micro SDs are not expensive by any means.
Yeah, but this is Nintendo. They're picking up pennies right now. They're so broke.
God, I
You can see
hate.
them out on the street, like going under people's toes, grabbing them loose change from their pockets right now.
God, fucking licking up nickels from the street. I know, right?
we've the
Yeah, for this
multi-billion
new
dollar
console.
company alone.
Dude, I'm looking at the tech demo, and the fact that it's $10 is so fucking frustrating to me.
I'm gonna go to an anime convention dressed as the fucking we've the multi-billion dollar company alone, dude.
You should.
I have like a fucking pillow
God.
stuffed up my shirt.
Oh my god.
Who-
I gotta make sure I don't.
Who's the
I
current
gotta make sure I don't
CEO
bathe
of,
for 2 months.
Nintendo of America?
I think
Well,
you know
Doug
the answer.
Bowser.
Isn't it Doug
No,
Bowser?
it's Jim Nintendo.
Ah, it is Doug
Ah,
Bowser.
Nintendo.
No, his name is
Nintendo.
Nin. His name is Nintendo.
Fuck, I would love to get a pair of glasses. No, I would just use mine, actually. I would love to get a bald cap and just do a fucking Doug Bowser stream reacting to the Nintendo release.
Oh, what? For the Switch 2?
Yeah.
Don't you know
Dude,
he's the one that said if you can't afford a Switch 2, just play on the Switch 1, broke boy?
I know!
I watched that interview, by the way, that he had with was it ABC? No, I think it was I think it was like PC Gamer or something. He literally sat there for like 30 minutes, and his entire argument for the pricing point was, yeah, we put a lot of passion in these games, so I think it's worth the price point. Other companies shouldn't follow in our footsteps. And that was it. I was like, dude, are you a fucking idiot?
Only we put passion into our games, so only we get the pricing to $8.
Yeah. He was like, we do something very special at Nintendo. We make video games.
We make wheelchair basketball game.
I guarantee if Nintendo made E.T., they would somehow have like tried. Oh, they would have like tried to rationalize with everyone during the gaming market crash that like, guys, actually this game is literally like a fucking savant during the Roman Empire. You guys just don't understand it yet.
Listen,
I swear it's actually 10 out of 10 peak gameplay.
Listen, one, I'm happy that Elden Ring is coming to another console so people can experience it, but some of those fights literally tanked my performance. I'm wondering how the Switch 2 is gonna
So
handle
those
it.
fights tank my performance.
No, dude, the
The
moment
Switch
you
2
walk
is
out-
not going to handle it. I'm just gonna put it out there.
The moment you walk outside of the fucking church and you see the fucking tree sentinel, that area alone tanked my fucking game to almost crashing.
Ooh.
Okay, but you had like, you know, your PC.
Actually, I guess this was before I got the new GPU.
I did
Yeah.
find out.
Wait, was that GPU better than the one on the Switch 2 though?
It should have been.
Though
Everything's
I
just better than that one. The Switch 1 is using like a mobile GPU.
Damn, son.
the thing anybody should be happy about is the tarnished extra stuff is also coming to the other versions, so don't worry about it.
That is
Don't worry,
nice,
they're paid
yeah.
ones.
Dan.
So what all
systems are paid?
did we figure out? Like, did they tell us what all is coming? Like, I know they said like armor sets and stuff from their Souls games. I think, right?
You
Yeah, 4 armor sets, a couple outfits for the fucking horse. I forgot the name of.
Oh yeah, Torrent.
yeah, Torrent.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
Kind of cool, I suppose. God, I just want the Undead Legion armor.
I just want to be Grave Lord Nito.
That's pretty fucking neato.
Honestly, the announcement, we already knew that Tony Hawk 3 and 4 were coming out. Pretty solid. I saw SpongeBob at the end of it. Wild, wacky.
Oh yeah.
Everybody should be happy as Hitman is apparently working on a James Bond project.
No, that's been happening for a while.
Yeah.
That's been in progress.
I think that was first leaked like 6 years ago.
Yeah. But I'm hoping to see more of it soon with the Switch 2 launch.
Sorry.
You can't say Switch 2 around him, he gets scared.
You ever have those moments where you're sitting there and you're like, I have this urge to make a fucking noise?
No.
No.
Can't say I do.
Am I the only autistic one in this chat? Be so fucking for real right now,
I'm
guys.
autistic in a different way. I'm autistic where I'm quiet.
You know what, based?
I'm just not. So I'm just gonna stand over here.
Zach was sitting here like, should I be ableist today? Nah.
I'm
That means you're able to do something.
I almost spat out my tea.
undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure.
I literally felt it dribble off my lip a little bit. God damn it, looks like I pissed myself now.
God, Yakuza Yakuza's coming. Awesome. Always great to have
Yeah, I
that
am too.
fucking spreading around. God, was there anything else? Borderlands 4, Deltarune, chapters 3 and 4, if people are looking forward to that.
He's just gonna fucking ignore what I say.
Yeah. Let's get to the real important one. For some reason, Cyberpunk decided that they needed to be on the Switch 2 as well, and they're on there. Hopefully that game runs.
They probably have to do like an entire graphical downgrade, to be honest.
So we've had so much negative here, so let's talk about the positive. There is one other game getting released on the Switch that at least has a couple people excited because it's from a favorite developer of ours, but it's multiplayer again. But From Software's making it.
It's multiplayer battle royale with 8 people.
With such gothic vampire blood and cursed blood bullshit, one truly thinks that, wow, this is such a Bloodborne-ian thing right now. Do you think this is the thing he was talking about?
A win.
When he was said the next thing we're going to be working on is something with the Bloodborne and Sekiro mechanics.
I don't know, I think that's too soon of an announcement between when he said that and now.
Hope for the future for something else. Single player.
And they also said this is just a very small game like Night Rain.
Yeah. They did say that this isn't going to be their main focus. They just so happen to be making 2 multiplayer games. Other than that, there's nothing really important in this and in any of these announcements.
What I'm curious on is why didn't they just combine Night Rain and Duskbloods into one thing?
That's
Because then you couldn't make one a Switch exclusive.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be exclusive. I'm gonna emulate the fuck out of it.
I mean, nobody's gonna play it because nobody's gonna buy a Switch 2 anyways. So
Exactly. It's on a rival
True.
game.
oof.
By
watch
the
this
time
be
people
like,
buy that console, nobody's gonna care about the game anymore.
watch this end up like killing FromSoft entirely.
No,
That'd be crazy.
this wouldn't kill FromSoft.
If Nintendo is what kills FromSoft.
They, especially since they just got into Sony's pocket a little bit. Like, there's no way.
You know, you're actually right. Maybe that means Duskblood will come to other consoles after a while.
I'd hope so. 'Cause, I mean, it kind of looks cool. I won't lie.
Hey, yeah, it does look cool. I just don't want to buy a Switch for it.
I do
Same.
think Nintendo would try to say they're playing ball with people if other games came to the Switch first and then went to other consoles. But I think it's a
Very
fake out
Nintendo thing.
because they would never send major titles elsewhere.
Oh, absolutely not. They'll
If,
keep any like first-party games of their own on the Switch only.
if
Oh,
Nin-
of course.
if Nintendo wants to impress me, they'll move like God. If Mario Kart actually was available on a different platform, hot damn.
Oh, I'd cream my
It is.
jeans.
Don't you forget Mario Kart on the phone?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
The
did.
one that runs just like Subway Surfers.
Mm.
Ew.
Oh no, our boy, he has disappeared.
Yeah, he
Hey,
disappeared a
I think
minute ago.
his internet crashed or something.
Wow. Well, that is quite shocking. We now lack a boy now. That's okay. We'll continue going. And what I think you're just interested in it because the main guy you're talking to looks to be a rat boy.
Oh, what, on Duskbloods?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
I would say that's a main priority for me, but I'm just more interested in like the environments on it, honestly.
That's fair, honestly.
Mm.
They always
I
make
like how
such...
it's kind of like diesel punk almost more than steampunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
just wanna know
train
what's
is
up with the jetpack guy.
train is kind of retro futuristic.
I hope that train is more than just like a transport thing. Like maybe it's like a little round table sort of situation.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
The
Something you're
train's like a
returning to.
level you to fight through.
Oh, it could be.
A mobile level.
This man thought he was gonna get me by telling me that the Lies of P creators created a Goonery game beforehand. That's just smart business acumen.
Yeah, that's just a smart business move.
I know, right?
You're saying we should make a Gooner game.
That's not what I was implying at
But
all.
it's smart business, guys.
That's not what
Hey.
I was implying at all. Yeah, what you need, buddy?
Apparently, God had tried to kill me because of that joke.
Yeah.
What joke?
Whenever Zach was like, Yakuza's coming, and I was like, yeah, so am I. Because immediately after that, I guess.
No, it
Thunder
wasn't.
looking at himself.
It wasn't immediate. It was a couple minutes.
Was it a couple minutes? I just
There was a
remember
cou-
laughing. I remember laughing, and then my power went out.
His icon could have probably still been in here until the server updated.
No, because he said something. He's just like, "Oh, you're just gonna ignore my joke, Zach?" And you said, "Yeah," and then he disconnected after that.
Oh yeah.
There's a good period there.
You're right. I shut him down, and then I also shut him down. You're right. It was my doing. I'm a witch. This is sick. All right, guys. I'm gonna use my newfound witch powers for good.
Yeah, good.
Or I'm a warlock.
Blow up Nintendo. Save gaming.
We do
Twiddle.
not endorse bombing Nintendo. This is just a joke.
This is just a joke. You will get in very serious trouble if you
I
attempt
will
to bomb
not use
Nintendo.
Zach's witching powers on Nintendo.
This is all Zach's fault.
Hold on.
If
If I'm
anything
gonna
happens, it's in the name of Zach.
bring Bloodborne back.
Oh, it's raining outside. That's awesome.
That's what you get when it rains. It
You're welcome.
pours, bitches.
Dude, I don't know what's up with this area, but like whenever it rains here, my power goes out like
It's-
every single time.
It's so funny because it always happens right like towards the end of the podcast. It's so funny.
I know, right?
Probably something to do with that poor Republican infrastructure.
It's
Well, also the fact that we got fucking
Hold
annihilated by Hurricane Helen.
Well, okay,
Hold
well, I mean,
on.
that doesn't help either, but...
hold on. They got hit by their centennial flood. I don't know what you're talking about.
1 in 10,000 fucking years.
No, it's 100. You had 100-year
Oh,
flood.
yeah. Yeah, 100,000 years, yeah.
No, it wasn't 100,000.
Oh
Quit
my
adding
God.
so much more zeros onto it, you nerd.
Okay. 100 million years.
God damn it.
Oh.
Uh,
So, guys, you playing Repo after this?
How close are we to ending podcast, by the way? Because
I got 3 more topics, and they're all really quick in everybody's eyes,
What?
probably.
You got stuff to do or something?
No, he just doesn't have the capacity to like keep it going for long.
Oh.
It's time to recharge.
oh no, I was gonna say like I was trying to decide whether I wanted to put the stream back up or not, or just wait until we like play games or something.
Oh, that's fair. We can knock out the last couple of topics real fast. There's only 3 of them.
Okay, sounds
Uh,
good.
Armored Core 1 came back to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, I think. Oh no, they're just
Okay.
on PS4 and PS5 for right now, but you can play the original Armored Cores. So this gives me hope that the other Armored Cores are actually going to become available over time as well. Considering there's 15 fucking Armored Core games.
Actually, there's like 6.
Shut up. I know I know about the other Armored Cores that you don't know about.
I've armored many a core.
I've cored many armors.
Damn.
Bro, that's kind of nasty.
Did you guys see that we have returned the direwolf to the world?
Yeah, I saw a picture of George R. R. Martin holding the first one that came back.
It's not really the first direwolf back in the world. It's technically a new direwolf.
Zach, how many armored cores did you say there were?
GG. Hope you're having a great evening. 15.
Oh, you were close. There's actually 16.
No, I know. I was saying there was. God damn it! You son of a bitch! I wasn't. Never mind.
I refuse to believe Armored Core's back until people play them like this still.
Yeah, nobody needs to do the claw. Nobody ever has to do the claw, the core cursed claw.
It's the only way.
It's the only way.
Why would you do that?
It was the only way to actually play those games properly back then.
Yeah, that was the
Yep.
that was the tactical way.
Gross.
Can confirm. It felt fucking horrible.
It looks horrible.
There's just
Jesus,
so many
Shujin.
like buttons you have to actually keep
I'm doing pretty
pressing
good.
constantly.
I remember there were people that would like what's the word I'm looking for here? They would literally have like USBs that they'd like jailbreak their PlayStations just to fucking change the button mapping and shit.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
How is it? Just really quick, Gigi asked how everybody was doing today. I know we said towards the beginning, but
I'm good.
Doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good. My
yeah.
power got fucked.
Yeah,
Nobody
but I'm
asked.
good.
got blasted.
Man.
And then on the opposite end, you had that stupid Pokemon motorcycle that I despised, and I thought we could take this a bit further. So Kawasaki is actually implementing robotic horses.
Robotic
See-
horses.
I was
Hang on, I'm
confused. 'Cause
interested.
Kawasaki could have been like motorcycles or musical instruments
No!
or
Robo
robotic
horse!
horses.
You need the mech horses. That's what you need.
I was expecting anything, but not that.
I hope you recover soon,
If they want to impress
Shujin.
me, they'll make these.
Just
God.
if they want to impress you, they'll just make more Metal Gear stuff. That's fair.
I will in fact be stealing the robotic horse, though.
Honestly,
Oh.
if they do make this, holy shit.
Zach,
Hmm.
did you see this?
What? No. Thank
It's pretty fucking cool, to be honest. It's do you know Littlewood,
you.
the game?
No.
What
Never
about,
been one for Littlewood.
What about Rogaland? Oh my god.
Sorry.
What about Rogalands?
Roguelands? No, I haven't heard of that one either.
Okay. So this is a game by an indie studio, owned by a dude named Sean Young,
Yeah.
and it's very obviously based off Pokemon.
What? I couldn't tell. Oh. Do you have
What?
4 slots?
Huh?
Do you have 4 slots for monsters to go out all at the same time?
I actually don't know.
Because when it was showing them battling, it showed them battling side by side, and I think that it had the 2 circles behind it because you can have up to 4. Thank you so much, Gigi, for the follow.
Oh yeah. So it's kind of like I guess it's similar to like the old Final Fantasies where you have like your
Oh, yeah.
forward fighters and your back fighters. Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's looking really cool because it's like, fuck, what's that game that? one of
Oh,
those
you can
games we play?
actually move around like shit in the village as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you build your own town, and you raise monsters and stuff. It's pretty fucking cool.
Those
Also-
Stardew Pokemon.
Yeah. If you scroll down on the right side, Zach, you can see the collector's boxes, and they look like the old Pokemon collector's boxes.
Ooh.
Like
really?
with Heart Gold and Soul Silver with the Pokewalk.
Ooh.
They look so fucking cool.
Yeah, they do. God, physical collector's editions of things have just gone so far away, and it's just so sad.
I'm gonna get one of the collector's boxes because this game looks right up my alley,
I might pick it up.
and
It
I want to
looks like
support it.
a cute game. Plus, I also got Cassette Beasts at one point, so I will support anybody who sticks it to the big Pokemon company by making something that's really cool and Pokemon-like. Or
Hell yeah.
like. But yeah, if that's the last thing, we're done with the podcast.
We're done with the podcast?
We're done with the podcast.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
With that, everybody, I'm calling it to an end. For at least the podcast. I might stream the game that we're going to be playing next. I don't know what game we're going to be playing next. We could be playing Repo. We could be playing Schedule 1. I will let everybody know in a little bit, and I will shut down the stream, restart it, so we can do all the scary, fun stuff and have a good time. I'll even darken the camera and get it all in tune. So I hope to see everybody in the next stream. With that, I've been Fully Perishable, and I hope everybody enjoyed the podcast. And if we don't see you in the next one, I will be